In the village of Ogwale, a strange sound came from the river. One full moon night, the water sparkled like silver. The wind was calm. Then came a cry, soft and sad. It was not a bird. It was not a human. It was something different. A young man Nuru sat at the river bank. He is so quiet and always thinking. His father had died when he was small. His mother was sick and weak. That evening, while throwing his fishing net, he heard the cry again. He stood. Hello, who's there? No answer. Then the water moved. A soft voice said, "Don't be afraid." From the deep came a figure, a mermaid. She had glowing eyes, cocoa skin, and a very long hair. Nuru blinked. "What are you?" "I'm Lili," she said. "I will not harm you." Nuru could not sleep that night. He kept thinking about her voice, her eyes, her sadness. The next evening, he went back to the river. She was waiting. "You returned," Lili said gently. "I wanted to see if you were real." "I am," she said, "and I cry because I am trapped here. My people cursed me. I loved a human once, and they punished me for it. I cannot return to the ocean." Nuru sat by the edge. "That's wrong. No one should be punished for love." Lili looked surprised. "No one has ever said that to me." From that day, they met every night. She sang to him. He taught her how to whistle. They talked for hours. They laughed like old friends, but their hearts felt something deeper. One evening, Nuru brought something. "I made you this," he said shyly. It was a bracelet of fish bones and river shells. Lili smiled and touched his hand. "Thank you. It's the first gift anyone has ever given me." When their fingers touched, the river shimmered. Lili looked away. "They told me this would happen again." "What do you mean?" "That I would fall in love again with a human." Nuru's heart jumped. "And is that bad?" She didn't answer. She just said, "I don't want to be hurt again." One night, Lili asked, "Do you want to see where I live?" Nuru nodded. She took his hand. "Hold your breath." They swam beneath the waterfall at the end of the river. Behind it was a cave, full of glowing stones, soft coral beds, and small fishes swimming in silence. Lili smiled. "This is my world." Nuru looked around in wonder. "It's beautiful." She watched him closely. "So are you." He turned to her, surprised. Lili swam close. Their foreheads touched. "I love you, Nuru," she whispered, "even if it hurts." "I love you too," he replied. Sometimes they played games with the river fish. Nuru would splash water and pretend to chase her. Lili would dive deep and jump out like a dolphin, making him laugh. They made up songs and stories. They gave names to stars. "I wish time would stop," Lili said one night. "Just you, me, and the moon." "I wish I could breathe underwater," Nuru replied. She touched his chest. "Even without gills, you breathe into my heart." Yalo, a village hunter, had been watching Nuru for weeks. One night, he followed him to the river. When he saw the mermaid, he gasped. "A demon woman!" He shouted and ran back to the village. By morning, everyone was talking. "Nuru is cursed. He lies with a water spirit. He will bring death." They grabbed Nuru and dragged him before the elders. The chief asked, "Do you love the mermaid?" Nuru stood tall. "Yes. She is kind. She is good. She loves me." Some villagers screamed. Others threw stones. "He must go," they shouted. That night, the villagers carried torches to the river. "We will burn the demon." Nuru ran ahead. He found Lili crying. "They are coming," he said. "Please hide." But she shook her head. "If I leave again, the curse will chase me forever. I'm tired of running." "Then I'll run with you," he said. "No, you have a life, a world, a mother." "She's gone," he whispered. "Now I only have you." She placed a glowing shell in his hand. "When your heart is ready, throw this into the river, then I will return." The fire drew close, and with a soft kiss to his forehead, she vanished. The village banished Nuru. He built a hut near the river. His mother had died during the second moon. He buried her beside the tall singing tree, waiting, but the water stayed quiet. One evening, a small girl came to his hut. "Are you the boy who loved a mermaid?" she asked. "Yes," Nuru said. "Tell me the story." He did, but still, he waited by the river. One night, Nuru dreamed of Lili. She was singing underwater, her hand reaching for him. He woke up crying. The shell glowed faintly in the box. He whispered, "Is it time?" On the night of the blood moon, Nuru stood at the river, the shell in his hand. "I am ready," he said. He dropped it into the water. The river glowed. Lili rose, her eyes shining. "You waited," she said. "I loved," he replied. They touched hands again. But this time, she didn't vanish. The water held them both. As the rivers dimmed, Nuru and Lili stood in the moonlight, hands locked. The villagers silently backed away. All around was stillness. But Lili's eyes told a different story, a secret she hadn't told him yet. That night, while Nuru slept, Lili returned to the water. A voice echoed from beneath the current, a voice only she could hear. "You broke the law, Lili." It was Njaba, a powerful river spirit and her former betrothed. "You chose a human. You must face judgment." Nuru began having strange dreams, visions of serpents, drowned forests, and Lili drowning in a whirlpool of hands. When he told her, Lili trembled. "We're being watched." "The river wants me back," she said. During a village ceremony, Yalo the hunter, still bitter, approached the shrine and offered a sacrifice to the river. But instead of peace, he summoned Njaba, who promised to curse the village unless Lili returned to the water realm willingly. The river, that once sparkled with life, turned unclear. Fish died, crops failed, children fell sick. Elders whispered, "The spirit is angry." Lili wept, "He won't stop until I leave. Or until someone takes my place." Lili explained, "To end the curse, one must be offered in love. Either I return willingly or you, Nuru, take my place beneath the river forever." Nuru stepped forward without hesitation. "Then let it be me." But Lili cried, "No, I won't let you die for me." That night, Njaba appeared in human form, tall, silver-eyed, wearing a robe of moving water. He offered Nuru a deal. "Leave her. Walk away. You'll forget everything. No pain, no loss, just peace." But Nuru said nothing. His silence was his answer. Lili finally confessed to Nuru and told him that Njaba wasn't just a spirit. "He was my betrothed. When I fell in love with a human years ago, he drowned the man before my eyes. He vowed I'd never love again." Nuru sat in shock. "Then why didn't you tell me?" "Because love, for me, always ends in death," Lili said. The villagers, desperate to save themselves, prepared to bind Lili in chains of palm ash and return her to the water. As they marched to the river bank, Nuru stood in front of them, arms wide. "You will not touch her." But behind the crowd, Yalo held a poisoned spear. As Yalo threw the spear, Lili dove in front of Nuru. The blade struck her side. She collapsed, bleeding into the river. Lightning split the sky. The water began to swirl violently. Njaba emerged, laughing. "You see, love destroys everything." Nuru waded into the stormy river, carrying Lili's fading body. He held her tightly and whispered, "If love must end, let it end with us." But then, Lili opened her eyes, glowing. "No, love will begin again." She touched his chest and with her last breath, transferred her power into him. Njaba screamed as the river rejected him. Lili's power, now inside Nuru, sealed Njaba beneath the silt of the riverbed forever. Peace settled across the land. Nuru, glowing faintly, stepped from the river reborn as its new guardian. For weeks, the village mourned Lili, but the river healed. Crops grew, fish returned. No one grew ill. Nuru kept watch, alone, often seen sitting on a rock at dusk, whispering her name. Years passed. One day, a little girl appeared at the river's edge. "My name is Zola," she said. "My mama told me stories of a river woman who gave her life for love." Nuru looked into her eyes. They shimmered like lilies. Zola could sing to fish. She knew how to speak to turtles. She said the water told her secrets. "Mama says you're my father." Nuru held her hand. And for the first time in years, he smiled. Now, on certain nights, when the moon is full, the river glows again. They say the guardian walks its banks with a little girl who laughs like the wind. And if you listen closely, the river sings. Love never dies. It only changes form. Here's the lesson of the story you should take. True love is selfless and powerful, even when tested by pain, rejection, or sacrifice. This story teaches us that love doesn't always look perfect, but when it's real, it transforms hearts, breaks curses, and leaves a lasting legacy. No matter the obstacles, love when pure never truly dies. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more amazing stories. Your support keeps this channel going. See you in the next one. I really appreciate your support. You are amazing.